Continued read from page 34. He enjoyed the flash of anger this reminder of her criminality clearly provoked. But that was only one of my requirements. I need someone who can fit into my world without anyone looking twice. Look at you. One outfit and already you look the part. But you have intelligence too, although I think you need to keep a lid on the overactive part of your imagination. The job requires someone with a sharp brain. There are times, I'm sure, when you will need to think on your feet. On top of that, I needed an actress who was unknown but talented. You were one of only a handful who fit the criteria. She laughed. Anyone listening would believe it genuine. Only Damien heard the bite behind it. The unknown part is obviously accurate, but what makes you think I'm talented? I watched your performance last night. Her mouth dropped open. After all, their verbal jousting. It was hugely entertaining to see her suddenly lost for words. It took a few attempts for her to croak, "You were there?" Totally mortified. Okay, I can imagine. I needed to see with my own eyes whether you were good enough to pull this off. He covered her hand again, adopting a caressing tone. He said, "Seeing you on stage was the moment I fell in love with you, my Vida." Mia shook her head in disbelief. "You should be on the stage." Damien smiled. "Believe me, the weekend at my mother's is too important for either of us to give anything less than a convincing performance." Sounds interesting, right? So we're on chapter 3. As soon as they were back in Damien's car, Mia pressed herself against the door to keep the maximum physical distance from him. After 3 hours of locked eyes and hand-holding, it was disconcerting to find her eyes wanted to share some more, and her fingers felt all tingly. Everything felt tingly. Resting her cheek against the window to cool her overheated skin, she rubbed her lips with her thumb, tried hard to tune him out. She tried hard to tune him out, you guys, okay? Her brain was too overloaded to cope with anything else that day. Strangely enough, the thing playing on her mind, the most out of